Hey, my name's Cornell Harris, and I'm outside in my yard here at the house, and I really want to make a video this morning talking about some things. I just feel an unction to do this morning. How about that? And so I just want to talk about who's ever out there to watch this. Um, I guess because I've been up most of the night because I've been flying high, touching the sky, higher than my situation, above frustration, beyond imagination, just dreaming. I'm seeing because Tom and Ingram and I have been working on a project, and then we came through a certain period of it. Last night we actually, as far as personally the way I feel about it, I came to an area wherein we finished the first deposit on it, and I was just so happy about it because I learned so much doing this and pulling out what's inside me. And so I wanted to go back to some things that actually when this first started, it didn't start in 1999, but it started before I was born. But I want to talk about 1999 because the way the words are, I can touch it. But I came up with this poem. It was a poem at the time. It was a proclamation. I was proclaiming something. And I never really taught on it, anything like that. I usually just present it. But I wanted to share it in parts with online. And this is the first one. And the first part says, I dare to dream. I dare to dream because my dreams are the seed of God's purpose for my life. And so when did I first come up with that? When I first started daring to dream, when did I realize that dreams were so important? Because some of us don't know that dreams are important. But I'm not, and what I'm talking about thinking to grow when I talk about dream. I'm talking about taking hold of your life in such a way that you say, I'm going to have something to do with how the future emerges. I'm going to do what I do that God tells me to do. In other words, realizing the dream is God's personal word to you. And the way you handle all knowledge for understanding is you handle all knowledge according to your dream. In other words, you use all knowledge just like you use the Bible. The Bible speaks to your dream and says to your dream, become a reality. So that's what you do. With all knowledge, you let it speak to your dream. Because some knowledge you have to let it lay. Some knowledge will make you to run you crazy, will have you reacting or responding to it. But then let me tell you about my little situation because I wanted to do this within 4 minutes, and I'm coming up on that right now. But my situation was I laying on my bed beside my wife. It was August of 1999. It was about 6:40 in the morning, and the Spirit of the Lord said to me, the devil is trying to steal from you. Well, that ain't nothing new. I already knew that. I already knew that the thief cometh but to steal, kill, and destroy. And Jesus said, I've come you may have life, and that you may have it more abundantly. But the thief cometh to steal, kill, and destroy. So I already knew that. So it wasn't certain thing about that. But I took a text from that, and I went to my ministry where I had a few people called Winning His Ministries at the time. I went to it, and I took a text, and I said, how to stop the devil. So while I was preaching from that text, and I went over there where Abraham, in the 12th chapter of Genesis, God said to Abraham, get thee out of that country. Well, I got out of my country when I got there. I got out of my country. I got out of my mindset. I stopped looking at things like I see them. And the Spirit of the Lord showed me that I could lose everything. Everything, all the possession, my family, everything. And I have an opportunity to get them back. And I'm not trying to minimize my family. I don't need another family. I love my family. I don't want to get another family back. I want the one I got. But the thing is, I could get everything back if I lost it. But if I lose my dream, I'm done. See, because my dream is God's personal word for me. My dream is the seed of purpose. Seed being shared, expectation, exercising discipline on the human side, and shared expectation, executing dominion on the God side. Okay, I don't want to go any further with this, but I'm gonna make the second tape on this. But I want you to remember this. Here's our hookup. I dare dream because my dreams are the seed of God's purpose for my life. I'll talk to you next time. Thank you very much. Cornell Harris, the RG, signing off on the inspiration sensation for the hip hop generation.